Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. kayy.glenn is me. Today I'm doing obviously a speed build, and I wanted to talk through this one. As you can see, it's a pretty interesting shape, and we're in Oasis Springs. I'm doing a, I guess you'd say, Arizona themed house. I went to Arizona like a month ago, and the houses there were so beautiful. I really like this style of house. It's very like California style, Arizona, it's like very West Coast. And this is my favorite build I've ever done. I honestly don't think I'm that good at building. I'm getting better, I think. Anything, you get better with practice, right? But I actually used a reference picture, which I've never done before. I think I should start doing that more often. I used a reference picture of a house that's on a hill, and since we have terrain tools now, I got to play around with those. And and I created this house, and it's my favorite build I've ever done. I think just because I really like this style of house. And this is just the exterior also. I'm sure you could see that by the title, so I hope you don't mind. It was just, I just did so much. It took me so long to figure out these terrain tools, and it's a pretty long build, and I didn't want it to be like 30 minutes, and it's a big house, so the interior is coming, I promise. As you can see, I use the terrain tools. I keep going back. They're kind of awkward in the way that they the hills won't go against the building. It won't go against walls and stuff, which is kind of annoying. And I didn't really realize it until, at one point when I was putting a fence around the balcony bit of the front of the house. So if you're using the tools to lead up to a house, you have to make sure the steps connect to the actual house as well, not just the mountain like I did here. I obviously did fix that, but yeah, I didn't know that. But the terrain tools are actually really cool. Obviously, with anything, they need a little bit of work. Also, the steps, as you can see, the stairs, the fencing that goes up, they're awkwardly shaped. I fixed that as best as I can later because I know it's really awkward looking, right? But anyway, the terrain tools are pretty easy once you get used to them, I think, anyway. They didn't seem too difficult to work with. You just gotta play around with them, kind of like roofing. By the way, I hate roofing, and I really struggled with the roofing on this house just because it's so awkwardly shaped. Whenever you do anything with it on a diagonal square like this, the roofing is such a beach to do. But I think I did okay with the roofing. I don't know, you let me know. I really suck at it. But right now I'm just trying to copy the image I had from Google. They had they had so many really pretty archways, which that's typical with this type of house. So I put in a bunch of archways from Jungle Adventure, and I think they look really, really nice. And I really love how this house looks at night, because you can see the light coming in from the arches, and it's really cool. What else do I want to tell you about this house? Yeah, so I'm doing the exterior only. It took me a really long time because the house is so big. But to the left there, that building where there's all those arches, that's going to be included in this because it's pretty much outside with all the open archways. And I put I have 2 open spaces in the front for chilling and hanging out and stuff. See, this is where I was messing up with this fencing. I was what is happening? And then I was oh, it's not connecting to the house. I have to put stairs in. So that's what I'm doing here, trying to figure that out. Like I said, you just have to really play around with the terrain to get it to do what you want it to. But I think it worked out pretty well for me in the end, and I have to fix up, the railing and stuff because it's so awkward. But it's really nice how the fence moves with the terrain. I also noticed, I don't know if anyone else is having this problem, but you'll see when I do the back. Some of my stuff, the furniture and the toys I put out, are floating in the air, and I don't know why. I didn't use the raising up thing, you know what I'm talking about, hitting 9 so it'll raise or 0, whatever it is. They just are floating, and I couldn't fix it, so I don't really know what that's about. You'll see it in the screenshots, or maybe you'll be able to tell while I'm building. But yeah, oh my god, I love this house. I think it looks so good. I'm I think it looks so good. Like, I'm so cocky. I'm just kidding, but I really do like this house. I struggled with the exterior, like, siding. I like how the stone looks, but it's too gray. Like, I just needed it to be darker since it's, like, very mountain-esque. And this lot doesn't have any grass. I was gonna put some in. I was thinking about it, but when you're on a mountain in Arizona, there's not that much grass. At least it doesn't look like it from down below. It looks like it's pretty rocky and dirt. So I didn't really put any grass in, but I kind of like how it looks that way. Oh yeah, in Oasis Springs, the lighting is so bright. So I was like trying to find like a red that will look good on the roof. You know what I mean? I think this looks okay. It just looks so bright at first and it takes you back, and I'm not used to using red roofing. So I'm like, well, that's so bright, but I think it looks okay. And now I'm just putting windows in. They're pretty basic. I use the cat and dog windows, in the brown color. This house is going to have a lot of, brown tones in it. And honestly, I'm not really a big fan of brown. But this house is definitely going to have a lot of browns in it. And reds. I did a lot of pops of red on the outside, which I think looks really good with the brown colors. And just because of the area we're in, I feel like red is the color, you know? I put some cars out here. That's a garage, if you can't tell. But that's the garage, and there's a way to go into the house through the garage. You go into that door there, and there's stairs that go up. So the layout of this house is kind of weird. Obviously, it's like there's a basement, but it's not the basement. So the first level is actually the second floor, but it's set up like the first level. I think you understand what I mean. I hope you get it. And then, yeah, and then the downstairs is where, like, the bedrooms and stuff are. So when you go into the garage, you'll come out to that area, but there's stairs, like, right there, so you can go upstairs. But, yeah, and I really like the landscaping with this lot. Like, cactus or cacti and palm trees are so fun to work with, and I think they're easier than all the other landscaping. What am I talking about? Trees and stuff. I think because, you know, there's like 5 options, and that works for me. I don't like cluttering too much landscaping together. This, I'm trying to do like a line, kind of like a fence looking type thing with the cacti. I ended up taking some of them away. You'll see later, because I just felt like it was too much and too like organized, you know. I didn't really like it. And I love the rocks. I used like the red colored rock, and I put it into the mountain to make it, you know, look more rocky and mountain-esque. But yeah, I like how the red looks. I think that's really cool. I always forget that you can change the color of like the rocks. I think that's really great. But yeah, I scaled up cacti. And when I was in Arizona, like, there was the most random amount of cacti just like growing out of the mountains, and some palm trees thrown in. And so that's what I tried to do here. There's a little mailbox. The garage, I put some like I put 2 cars in there. Like, I kind of imagined that these people are obviously rich. Their house is huge, and I imagine those are like antique cars. Maybe the dad is super into cars, because this is like a family big mansion, I guess. I put kids stuff outside and inside a little bit too, so you'll see that. So there's gonna be a lot of rooms, so get ready for the interior. I'm really excited to do the interior of this house. But yeah, and then I was gonna make it like a flower box type thing, and then I didn't do that. I really just played around. There's a pool. Of course, there's a pool. You have to put a pool in if you're working somewhere like Oasis Springs, right? So, again, the pool was kind of awkward to work around the mountain. I tried to flatten it out as much as I could around it, but I still wanted there to be mountainside, like, along the back of the house, too. But I think I made it work pretty well. I don't know. Let me know what you think. The terrain tools are so cool. I really like them. Obviously, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Can you tell? This is so awkward to do, I feel like. Oh yeah, I do like some fancy stuff with the pool. I don't usually play with these items that much, but I did put some turtles and the lights in there. These rectangular lights. I end up taking them out. I don't think I do that on camera though, but like I don't like how they look from this view, so I took those out and used little circle lights and put them like at the bottom. And it looks really pretty at night. Oh, see, they're gone now. That's because the circle lights are down there at the bottom. This is what I'm talking about, the floating objects. So these chairs are like floating. I don't know what that's about, but can anybody let me know if that happens to them? I don't know if it's because of the terrain tools. I flattened this area out though. I don't even know if I put any heels in this area to start with, so I don't know why. I don't know. They look like they're floating, right? Maybe it's just my imagination, but... And this is a sandbox. I made a sandbox. Yeah, can you tell it's a sandbox? I'm really proud of this. I like it. I think it's really cute. And this is what I'm talking about. The toys are like floating. I don't really know why, but I just kind of was like, whatever. It is what it is. I don't know how to fix it. So yeah, let me know if that happens to you guys, because I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about Arizona. So I'm going to do a story time. I went to the Grand Canyon, almost died. I really loved it there. That was my first time being on a plane and flying anywhere. And I had a lot of fun. I'm going to do a story time on it, so get ready for that. But yeah, that's why I decided to do this build, because it's just so beautiful there, and I wanted to put it in my game, so it's in my game now. And here are the pops of red, like the red lights and lanterns, and obviously the outdoor furniture. I really, really like the furniture for this. I put a lot of the light ceiling fan looking things in, because I imagine it's really hot in Oasis Springs. What else do we have going on? Oh, I do have like a little flower bed there in the front with the cacti. And now I'm just putting in some rugs. Again, I use a lot of browns. And I did like the hall. There was like a little bit of a hallway on the outside, like going to the different patio, I guess you call it, areas. I did those off camera. There's not much in there, just like some rugs and some wall art. But I do those off camera. I hope you don't mind. I have to cut some stuff out because this video is already really long and it's just the exterior. I put these little lights up because I want it to look really pretty at night. I ended up changing the lights. You'll see once I get to the end of the stairs. I end up changing it because I don't like how bulky they are, and they just don't really fit into the wall that well. So I use these lights from that romantic or garden pack or whatever it is, and I really like how it looks lit up at night. I think I show you guys at some point. And then here we are to the first like balcony area, and so I have this like sitting area just to look out front with like a little coffee table. It's really cute. And then like back there in the more shaded area, I put an outdoor kitchen, which I thought was pretty cool touch, like, you know, go outside and cook. I know I would want an outdoor garden. This is like basically my dream home. I don't know what the interior is gonna look like yet, but right now this is my dream home. And yeah, I hope you guys like it too. And I used that basket that I put on that coffee table. That's from Jungle Adventure in the debug category. If you put your show hidden objects cheat on, you'll see it. And I put a little cactus in it. I thought that was really cute. I never think about using the outdoor plants indoors, you know, make your own flower pot. So that's what I did there, and I thought that was a cute idea. I really like the Jungle Adventure outdoor, or I don't even know if it's outdoor. I think they're just the couches. I don't think they are considered outdoor furniture, but I really like how they look, and I think they look like outdoor furniture. So I think those are really cute. And this is the kitchen area I was talking about. I was gonna put like an island in, but I ended up putting in just a table and chairs, which I still think looked really cute. But yeah, there's the sink, and I clutter it up just a little bit, just your basic stuff. I think, yeah, I put a lot of plants in too. A lot of plants I don't really ever use, so I'm trying to change up my builds and not do the same things over and over again. Yeah, so there's the chair and table. I put these things in. What are these things even for? Like, I never know how to use them or like why they exist, but I just put little wall lights in there, and I think they look pretty cool. I don't know, let me know what you think. I really love this sitting area. And then we're going to move on to the other side probably in a few minutes. I think I put some wall art up and then we move to the other side. And the other side I imagine to be just the hangout spot. It's like another living room. There's a fireplace over there as well. I really love outdoor fireplaces. I think they're really cozy looking. So there's a fireplace over there and also a TV. There's also like a sound system over there, which I think is really cool. These people love to host, I imagine. Especially with a big house like this, like, you know, they're throwing parties. So yeah, this is the other side. Again, I use the Jungle Adventure outdoor furniture over here too. And I even put like a little kids corner. I put like a little box of toys and it's really cute. And I put a doggy bed out and toys. And I also put like a painting easel just for something different. I love this like hexagon table we got as well. Isn't that that was with the base game update, right? I really like that coffee table. And I think it really works well. And the laundry day rugs, I think, work really well in this kind of color scheme. I really like them. Yeah, and I put a bookshelf in. I put a painting easel, like I said, kind of facing out one of the archways. So this is kind of like an activity room. I don't know, it's just another cute little room for them to have. But once I finish with this, we're on to the screenshots. So I hope you guys enjoyed this build. The interior is coming very soon, I promise, or it's probably already out if you're watching this kind of ahead of time. And make sure to talk to me in the comments. Let me know if you like it, if you have any recommendations. Subscribe, that would mean so much to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity, so I could see how you react, how you'd react to me. So much differently. I am different. Time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting so much differently. Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think it's what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves, exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start, when my future needed clarity. Yes, I need